Yeah, tonight's isolated player of the game is going to be number 52, senior Daniel Luton. Daniel Luton had an absolutely huge game last week, stuffing the run against Glen Rose, but he's going to be at defensive tackle tonight, which is going to be absolutely huge, like we talked about, playing that defense, anchoring the gaps and playing smart assignment football. And if, we look for Daniel to have a big night tonight, and if he does, then he's going to have the Leopards with a chance to win late in the game. Also, we'll pull some double duty and go out there and play some on the offensive line as well, like many of these Leopards. And these hot temperatures is always tough on you when you got so many kids playing both ways.
Yeah, it is. And what is it? Nolan Richardson used to say that fatigue makes cowards of us all.
That, and you better help the bear.
That's right. If I'm in the fight with a bear, you better help the bear.
We're going back to Barnhill?
Going back to Barnhill, yeah. I thought that was all well and good, but then I got thinking about the millions of dollars that are spent on luxury suites and in the Bud, so I'm sure some of those folks are not happy about it.
Well, you know what? Let them be unhappy. I'm all aboard the Must Bus, baby.
It is going to be very exciting. Somebody said that we have absolutely no walk-ons on the basketball team.
That's crazy.
Been a first, a long time.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Well, Malvern's going to kick this ball off. They're going to kick it toward the west end zone.
My favorite number of all time for the kicker.
81?
81. If you don't know, he can run 81 laps in a soccer season or in a soccer practice.
And help me with the pronunciation. I'll just go ahead and.
Jesus Rodea.
Rodea. Okay.
Jesus Rodea will tee the ball up.
Couldn't quite make out rodeo last week on the film. So.
Rodeo. Just call him 81.
81.
Affectionately, we call him 81 in soccer.
Jesus Rodea is ready to kick this ball away and start this game between Malvern Leopards and the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Kick is away. High, kind of short kick taken at the 24-yard line by one of the big up men.
Oh.
He's hit and tackled. Nice open field tackle by Mormon there. So the Wolves will start 1st and 10 from their own 30. It's like 37-yard line.
Yeah, it was really good lane integrity there by the Leopard kickoff team, and Trayshawn Mormon just centered him up, hit him, and drove him backwards. And what was nice about that is he stood him up long enough for others to get in there, and that's when you can start ripping out and see if you can't get a quick turnover.
Yeah, because that guy shouldn't have been carrying the ball. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at their own 37-yard line. First snap of the game. Hand over the right-hand side. He's got a bit of a gap. He's going to fall forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. 2nd and a long 3 for the Wolves.
And that's just good power football there. That's a blast. Right up the middle, short little compact back. Got a big push. Would have been an 8-yard gain, but we do have a flag down on the field. Looks like it's
personal foul, face mask against the Leopards. They're going to march off 15, take it down into Leopard territory.
So one play in, and Lake Hamilton has already got great field position.
1st and 10 for the Wolves from the Malvern Leopard 40-yard line. Quarterback under center. Fakes, handoff, looking for the pass. Got a man out on the left-hand side in the flat. He's going to make a move. Going to get inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the 15, taken out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And Lake Hamilton's threatening.
Yeah, Pearson Hafner there. He just runs a little speed out, little quick 5-yard out. And when he broke, absolutely everybody on Leopard defense was bought into the run. He was wide open for a good while before the quarterback even found him, and once he did, I mean, that much room to run, he gets upfield quickly with one move, and now they're in business.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. The Leopard 13-yard line. First trip inside the red zone, handoff right up the middle, and he's hit and stopped right there by Trayshawn Mormon again.
Owen Miller there on the carry there for Lake Hamilton. Trayshawn Mormon just absolutely bursts through the line and stands him up and drives him. I was going to say drives him backward, but he does get a yard out of it. But another big play by Trayshawn Mormon.
Nice form tackle there by Trayshawn. Brings up a 2nd and 9 from the Wolves from the Leopard 12-yard line. Be nice to see the Leopard defense stand up after a couple of miscues. Quarterback rolls to his right, got a man open. Going to have to duck under pressure, but he's going to break it to the left-hand side against the grain and score a touchdown.
Yeah, that's absolutely unfortunate there. That's Lane Warwick, the quarterback. He breaks out to make the pass, and Leopard defense swarms him, and looks like for all intents and purposes it was about to be a big play and a sack, and he just ducked under the tackle, and once he broke free, there was nobody to the outside.
We've got 10:44 left in this first quarter. Lake Hamilton draws first blood, 6-0, on to attempt the extra point. Ball is down, the kick is up, and knuckleball, they say, went through. Interesting. And with that, Lake Hamilton takes a 7-0 lead as Seth and I try to figure out the commercials. We're back. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where the Lake Hamilton Red Wolves have scored first.
Red Wolves.
Did I say Red Wolves? Oh. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit later. The Lake Hamilton Wolves take a 7-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards, and it's time for Malvern to bounce back and just forget about that first drive. Long kick taken at the 3-yard line. Leopards going to bring it up across the 10, the 15, going to be hit at the 18, dropped at the 19. Malvern had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, Jacoby Hart there on the return. Kick all the way down to about the 2-yard line where he fielded it. And wasn't a bad return to get it all the way back up close to the 20.
Well, we see that the Lake Hamilton kicker has a leg.
Yeah. Oh, he's obviously a soccer player. He tried to go under the bar a second ago.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. First offensive series for the Leopards. Braxton Allen back at quarterback. Looks like it's Bud Johnson, right?
Bud Johnson.
Bud Johnson in the backfield. Handoff to Bud over the right-hand side. Cuts back into the middle. Picks up positive yardage. Picks up about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Leopards.
Yeah, that's a Plumlee formation I remember from the first time he was here. That little tight trips right there on the edge of the line with the receivers. And, you can do the power run, and you can also break out and try to catch them off guard with a pass as well.
2nd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 23-yard line. Once again, that bunch to the left. Once again, handoff over the left-hand side, hitting the backfield. Going to be dropped for a small loss there. Keith Carradine on that carry. Bring up 3rd down for the Leopards.
Keith Carradine just trying to find that outside gap right there, and Lake Hamilton just does a great job of pretty much anchoring the gap, shedding the block, and making a play right there at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6, so no gain there on the play on 2nd down. 3rd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 23-yard line. Trips to the right, single to the left. There's snap. Braxton looking to his left, hits a guy.
Oh.
Ball is dropped at the 30-yard line. Pass incomplete. Bring up a 4th down. Dallas Lewis, intended receiver.
Yeah, a little hitch route. He just comes right around the linebacker, finds that open area. Braxton patiently waits, and whenever he shows, makes a great pass right there to Dallas. And Dallas just looking to run before he catches there, just got a little excited. And what would have been a 1st down, unfortunately, is a drop, and now Dallas drops back to punt.
4th and 6 for the Leopards. Dallas Lewis on to punt the ball away. Gets the ball away, kind of a knuckleball. It's going to hit, and this should roll. Gets a good roll of it into the 30. Down to the 25-yard line. The Wolves had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 25. Receiver kind of let it roll for about 15 yards.
Well, there was all kinds of interesting things there. That's the quarterback, Lane Warwick, back there deep to receive, and he initially lets the punt roll, and then almost like he thought it was a kickoff and a live ball. He sees the orange jersey streaming towards him, and he runs back and just dives on it. It's a punt, man. It's going to be dead if we touch it. It's okay.
It's early in the season. Everybody's getting into the groove, I guess.
I guess so.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at their own 24-yard line. Quarterback under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Trap up the middle, and he's going to be hit and stopped by the whole Malvern defensive line. I see Jason Lambell getting up from that pile, and Bud Johnson.
Bud Johnson, Isaiah Beard was in there as well. All kinds of people coming off the edge. East and West had a big game last week. He was in there as well.
No gain for the Wolves. Nice defensive play by the Leopards. Second down and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's huge. That trap can just catch you off guard if you're not ready for it, but just really good defense there to be ready.
Twins right for the Wolves. Man in motion. Going to keep it up the middle. He takes it, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nice stop there once again by the Leopards. Bring up a long third down.
Colby Bergen on the tackle there, looking for a little jet sweep across. He just pulls it, quarterback blast right up the middle, and just excellent defense there by the Leopards. As Daniel Luton, our isolated player, is trying to make his way off the field as quickly as he can. He's going to have to hurry.
Comes up limping just a little bit. 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Trips to the right. Quarterback rolling to his right. Looks, and he just throws it, lobs it up. He's got a man behind the defensive back, and it's caught at the 31-yard line, out of bounds at the Malvern Leopard 23-yard line. Big pickup there on the pass.
Yeah, Lane Warwick there. Really good presence. That clock in his head had to be going off. East and West was bearing down on him, got there just a half second too late, but a big pass over the defense, just gets behind Bud there, and the receiver just runs right under it in stride. Big play for Lake Hamilton.
55-yard pass there by the Wolves. 1st and 10, ball at the Malvern Leopard 23-yard line. Handoff over the left-hand side behind the pulling guard, and he's open, and he's in for the score. 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. The Wolves take a 13-0 lead.
Two things can happen there. You got to set the edge defensively, and both guys that had an opportunity right there cut to the inside of a block, which allowed the runner to get to the outside. You got to take on the outside shoulder, set the edge, force him back to the middle. If you make a play, great. If not, that's where the heart of the defense is. New kicker.
Ball is down, kick is up, and no doubt about that one, it's good. 7:49 left to go in this first quarter. Wolves take a 14-0 lead. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
And we are back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Just a real quick fact, Seth, I do know that Ron McNamara Kasasas.
Is that right?
That is.
How about that?
He told me himself.
Ron was blowing up the phone last week. I'm sure he's listening again this week.
I'm sure he is. Wolves kick the ball away. High, short kick down to the 15-yard line. Leopard looking for some running room. He's going to get stopped at the 28. Malvern Leopards start 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Malik Relaford that time feels that it was a little bit shorter, kind of a pop-up punt there by Hilliard, and Relaford does a good job of getting under it and getting north and south. Actually north, I guess, there, or east and west, because that's the way our field goes, whatever you want to say.
East and west is number 10.
East and west is number 10. I'm not good with directions. Regardless, good field position to start.
Exactly. Coach Plumley gives them their last second instructions as the Leopards come on the field. 1st and 10, ball at their own 29-yard line.
Important drive here for the Leopards, down 14-0. Really got to get something going to stay in this game.
We got Twins right, single out to the left, and he looks to his left real quick. Short pass, going to pick up 8 on the play. Sid Simmons is in at quarterback on this series. Nice pickup there.
Yeah, 5-yard stick by Christian Warren, and that was just catch and throw there by Sid Simmons. And bullet right to him, hits him right between the 2 and the 6, and big pickup there on 1st down.
2nd and 2 for the Leopards, ball at their own 37-yard line. You got to love it when you've got 2nd and short.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And getting ahead of the sticks on first down is key to a good drive.
Bunch to the right. Said back at quarterback. Hands off to tailback around the edge. He's going to have a first down and more. Gets down to the Leopard 45-yard line. Pickup of about 8 on the play. First down, Leopards.
That's Keith Carradine. He's not the biggest guy in pads, but he just took on 3 people and fell forward, and that tells you the heart of him. He runs extremely hard and with no fear. He gets to the outside, cuts it up, gets a big gain for the Leopards.
First and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 45-yard line. 7 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Wolves lead 14-0. Simmons back at quarterback. Singles on each side. Up back on the left. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff. Said kept it. Going to go over the 45. Going to pick up. Actually going to be thrown by the Wolf defender down to the 59-yard line. So pick up a 4.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You never know, as said. It's in there, and then all of a sudden, last second, he pulls it out. And what didn't look like there was going to be much there, puts a nice spin move on a guy and gets thrown forward, picks up a nice gain on first down.
And that's a very mature type of play for a 9th grader.
Oh, absolutely. He runs the zone read really well.
Twins right, single left. Simmons takes the snap, look to his left. He's going to pull it down and see if he can't find some running room. Crosses the 50 into Wolf territory, down to the 41-yard line, and that's going to be a first down, Seth.
Yeah, actually, it looks like a broken play there. Looked like he was trying to go back out to the pass out there to Christian Warren, and Christian Warren's going to make a block. So Sid just says, hey, I'll take it. And it's nice to have that athletic quarterback who can say, okay, I'm going to take it, and we're going to go pick up the first down.
The Leopards' first time into Wolf territory, first and 10, ball at the Lake Hamilton 41-yard line. Nice drive being put together here by the Leopards. Simmons back at quarterback. We got singles to each side, up back on the left side. Handoff again up the middle. Going to find some running room. Just running right behind that big offensive line. Keith Carradine picks up, looks like 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 for the Leopards.
The longer you get in Malvern, you can't mispronounce that. That's Carradine.
Carradine, I'm sorry.
Carradine, and they're.
I'm thinking Kill Bill.
I've had the pleasure of coaching a lot of Carradines. Great family, and there's a lot of them in Malvern. Keith Carradine, great one.
And we've got a timeout on the field by the officials. Not sure exactly what's going on.
I don't know either. Now, what makes Keith so dangerous and elusive is he's not the tallest guy, so he just gets in behind those big bodies, and you can't even see him. And all of a sudden, he just breaks out with speed. And before you know it, he's got 7 or 8 yards.
He does a great job of following his blockers. I noticed that last week too. He runs toward the hole. We're still trying to figure out what the timeout's all about. Maybe the officials just wanted something to drink. It's a hot night. Got to keep hydrated.
I don't really know. I was looking to see if maybe one of the teams took timeout, but
no, they said it was timeout, an official timeout.
Maybe they just said, with how hot it is, we're going to make sure we give these kids plenty of water breaks.
There we go. And we appreciate that.
Safety first.
All right, they've called it back into action. Malvern will have the ball 2nd and 3. The Lake Hamilton 34-yard line.
Bud Johnson back in at tailback.
Simmons at quarterback, singles to each side. He's going to look for the out pass, hits it at the 30, and he got some running room down. He's going to get inside the 20 and takes it down to the 10. Nice play.
Yeah, another quick 5-yard sticker out there by Dante Reed. Makes the catch immediately, puts a move on a guy, gets up the sideline, and now the Leopards are in business. We got 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. First trip into the red zone tonight. As Sed brings them to the line, we're going to stay with Twins to the right, split left. Malachi's the up back on the left side. Bud Johnson to the left of Sed. The snap, hand is to Bud Johnson, looking for room up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped after about a gain of 3. Going to make it 2nd and 7 for the Leopards. Actually, 2nd and goal, but from the
2nd and goal, yes.
Dawson
Thank you.
made the stop.
2nd and 7 for the Leopards.
To the 7-yard
ball
line.
at the 7.
2nd down and goal.
Simmons looking toward Coach Plumley for the directions. Twins left, single to the right. Bud Johnson in the backfield with Simmons. Takes the handoff. Nope, says going to keep it. Hits his own man and falls down.
Yeah.
Kind of unfortunate there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Leopards.
Yeah, that's one of those. Having a freshman and going back and look at the film, you're going to see that the play there was the hand. Bud Johnson had all kinds of room to the outside, but Said decides to pull it down and take it, and unfortunately Trayvon Marshall is getting driven into the backfield and into Said, and now it's back to 3rd and goal from the 9.
3rd and goal for the Leopards. Twins right, split left. Snap, Said looks to pass, going to evade a tackler, going to slide down at the 5-yard line. Let's bring up 4th and goal from the 5.
Simmons on the carry.
Looks like it's going to be more of the 6. Decision time.
What
do you do, Coach?
Down 14-0. You almost say you got to go for it, but I mean, there's an argument that can be made for getting points and not letting a really good drive go to waste.
And looks like that's what's going to happen. Offense stays on the field. 4th and goal from the 6 for the Leopards. And the Wolves are going to jump offside. Nice play. That goes from 4th and 6 to 4th and 3.
Yeah, half the distance
to the goal. And I noticed, once again, I watched the film, Randy. And they did that 2 or 3 times successfully to Glen Rose last week.
Absolutely. That's another staple of the J.D. Plumlee offense is we're going to keep you honest time after time.
We've got 3:57 left to go in this first quarter. Lake Hamilton up 14-0, but the Leopards are threatening. 4th and 3 from the 3. 7 on the play clock, and they're going to take a timeout, so we'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back after this. We are back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where the Leopards are on the 3-yard line of Lake Hamilton threatening to score. But it is 4th and 3. Big play here to try to answer the 2 scores already on the board for Lake Hamilton.
One positive here being that even if you don't pick it up, you leave horrible field position for Lake Hamilton.
Said takes a snap, keeps it. He's going to follow his blockers. He's going to fall in the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
That's just an absolutely fantastic push by that Leopard line. Said just got in right behind him and rode him all the way into the end zone.
Absolutely. The Leopards are on the board. 3:53 left to go in this first quarter. It's a 14-6 game, and the Leopards answer.
Oh, that was huge.
That's a great drive.
The only thing that stopped our first drive was a drop pass. So I mean, we've had success offensively tonight. Just got to find a way to get in a rhythm defensively. Rodea's kick is up. It is soccer style good as well.
Exactly, just right above the bar. 3:53 left to go in the first quarter. Lake Hamilton leads 14-7, but the Leopards have answered.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
3:53 left to go in this first quarter. Lake Hamilton Wolves lead 14-7, but Malvern just had a great drive down the field, led by Simmons, the 9th grader, and have answered, and it's 14-7.
Jesus 81 Rodea.
Rodea on to kick. High kick, try to get it down to that 20 marker right there, picked up at the 21. Ooh, big hit there. East and West.
East and West right there. You got to get East and West.
I have been waiting all night to call that name. That's an awesome name in football. East and West. Nice open field tackle there. Wolves are going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
The interesting thing about high school football is that, that's your quarterback returning the kick right there.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. Lane Warwick hit hard by East and West there.
1st and 10 for the Wolves at their own 29-yard line. Hand off to the right. He's hitting the backfield, but he finds a seam, gets some blockers. He's down. He's inside Leopard territory. It's a foot race, and the Lake Hamilton Wolves are going to win it. Lake Hamilton goes 71 yards, touchdown Wolves.
I'm telling you, it's again, that play was blown up in the backfield and just unable to bring him down. And once again, I'm going to keep harping on this until we fix it, but we are going to the insides of blocks and letting them have the sideline. And as long as you do that, they're going to win a lot of foot races up and down the field. You got to get out there, you got to set the edge, and you got to send him back to the middle where your help is.
Spencer Hillard will attempt the point.
3:37 left, 27. Wolves are on to attempt an extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good.
And the kick is
3:37 left in the first quarter. A lot of scoring in the first quarter. Wolves go up 21-7, and we'll be back after this. We're back for the kickoff. Lake Hamilton leads the Leopards 21-7.
Spencer Hilliard kicks the ball off. Got
Kick
Bud
is
Johnson
away.
and Dante Reed back deep to receive. Reed's the one.
Dante Reed takes the ball at the 6. Has some running room, gets it down to the 28-yard line. About a 22-yard return there for the Leopards. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Jace Jordan made the
Be
tackle.
glad, wish they had a little quicker on spotting that ball. From their own 29-yard line.
Looks like the Leopards will ride the hot hand, and it'll be Sed Simmons coming out at quarterback again this drive.
Sed moved the ball while he was in there. Simmons comes back in at quarterback. Bud Johnson in the backfield with him. Twins right, single left. Hand off to Bud up the middle. He's looking for some running room. Breaks the tackle. It's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
Yeah, well, it looked like a lot of room to the outside. Closed pretty quickly. Nice defensive pursuit there by Lake Hamilton. Bud tries to put his foot in the ground and get back upfield. Really is only able to get a gain of 1 out of that.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at, they say on the scoreboard it's 30, but it's the 29 3/4.
Oh, you never know. The tip of the football may be on the 30.
Football. Could be. So let's call it 2nd and 9 for the Leopards. Twins left, single right. There's a snap. Johnson's going to take the ball again over the left-hand side. Looks like he kind of hurdled his tackler. Falls forward. He gets down to the 37-yard line. So it'll be a short 3rd down for the Leopards.
Yeah, quick action to the outside. Johnson takes it as far as he needs to, sees the hole, cuts upfield, picks up a big gain on 2nd down. Now you got 3rd manageable with a 3rd and 2.
Keith Carradine in for the
Carradine.
McNamara just said it was Carradine.
He lied to you.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Keith. Keith Carradine in the backfield with Simmons. Simmons rolls to his right, looking to pass. He's going to tuck the ball. Fall forward. He looks like he picked up a 1st down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards.
Again, that's the nice thing about having an athletic quarterback. He's rolling for as long as he can to see if the pass is going to be there. And then when it doesn't look like it's going to be there, he just says, all right, I'm going to tuck it and I'm going to pick up the yardage needed. 1st down, Leopards.
Nice play there by the freshman. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 41-yard line. Got 2:11 left in this first quarter. Got the triple bunch tied on the right. There's a handoff to Carradine. Nope, fake. Said keeps the ball. It's going to fall forward for 2 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Leopards.
Yep. Said Reddit didn't like something with the handoff, so he decides to take it himself. Quarterback blast and picks up 2 yards, so not a bad gain.
They're going to flip that bunch to the left-hand side, looks like. And as Seth has said, they can either run behind that, power run, or they can break those guys out on pass patterns. 2nd and 8. Simmons in the backfield. There's a handoff to Carradine. He gets up over the 45, falls forward to the 46. Picks up 4 on the play. 3rd down for the Leopards.
This is a different look, but this is that old school football, the 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of football.
Absolutely.
Carradine hits the hole hard. It would have been bigger, but he got met by a pretty big wolf there. Drove him backwards.
Move those trips out wide to the right. Split left. Looked like Simmons may have been trying to draw him off again.
Unfortunately, Hamilton didn't have enough men out there to cover everybody.
Simmons with the out pass. Caught. Leopards get down to the 50-yard line. That looked like Carter Martin.
Yeah, Carter Martin, little bubble screen. And
not quite, he's a yard short of a 1st down.
That's another youngin' there, 10th grader out there trying to put his head down and get as much as he can get.
4th and 1 for the Leopards. Ball right at midfield. Offense stays on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Don't be surprised to see us
Split
trying
left.
to draw off sides here.
Split left, Twins right. Up back on the left-hand side. Said's going to keep the ball. Look, see if he can't pick up the room. He's going to be smothered under there by Wolf defense. Going to be a turnover on downs. The Wolves will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Leopard 47-yard line.
Yeah, that time Lake Hamilton they sold out and just put their ears back and went for the home run hit. And Malvern, unfortunately, wasn't looking to try to go over the top. And when that didn't happen, they had more men coming than we could block and drive Said backwards. It's going to be 1st down Lake Hamilton.
Well, I think at this point in the game, with that kind of field position, you can go ahead and go for it and put it in the hands of your defense, which has been playing, other than a couple of big plays.
Yeah.
The 55-yard pass and the 71-yard run. It's been a pretty well played game by the defense.
You're down 21-7. You got nothing to lose.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball, the Leopard 48-yard line.
Trap.
Handoff up the middle in the trap, but it's going to be hit and stopped there. Nice tackle.
Trayshawn Mormon.
By Trayshawn Mormon. Trayshawn has played well tonight. See a lot of good form tackles, Seth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hitting right at putting the helmet in the chest and wrapping up and taking them down.
Not sure. Look, it's going to be the end of the 1st quarter.
We're going to let the time run out. We're going to go to the 2nd quarter with the Wolves leading 21-7, and we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We are back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Going to start the 2nd quarter as the Wolves lead the Leopards 21-7. Wolves have the ball at the Leopard 46-yard line after a turnover on downs. Twins to right, split tight left. Quarterback's going to roll, going to keep the ball, going to try to find an opening. Nice fight off the block, and the tackle there by the Leopards going to keep him to really back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 3rd and 8 for the Wolves.
Yeah, and I tell you that he didn't make the tackle, but Dalen Ross right there came up, took on the outside shoulder, drove his man back into the runner, the quarterback there, and just absolutely made the quarterback cut back up, and then the pursuit made the tackle. And that's what I'm talking about when setting the edge. You have to make them go back to the middle. That's where your pursuit is. Great job there by Dalen.
3rd and 8 for the Wolves. Ball at the Leopard 46-yard line. Malvern could really use a stop right here. Bootleg to the left. Quarterback's looking to pass. Throws it downfield. And he has got a receiver at the 33-yard line. 1st down for the Wolves.
Yeah, Isaiah Clinley running a little out right there, and Jacoby Hart just a half-second too late. He got in there and tried to knock it out, but strong hands by Clinley to hang on to it and take it to the ground. Big play for Lake Hamilton to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at the Leopard 33-yard line.
Legacy reserve seat ticket to sit in a chairback seat. If you do not have a Legacy reserve seat ticket,
Wolves got the ball. Got a split left, up back on the left. Quarterback hands off to the tailback up the middle. Is going to find a little bit of running room. Picks up 6 on the play. Second down for the Wolves.
Yeah, Owen Miller, big hole there, opened up by the Wolf offensive line there, and he really isn't met by a single Leopard until he's about 5 yards down the field. So nice hard run there by Miller.
They're going to say he picked up 7. Nope. 6, second and 4. Wolves the ball at the Leopard 26-yard line.
Once again, Lake Hamilton finding success running the ball.
Split left, up back left. Handoff again over the left-hand side, finds some running room, finds a gap. Almost tackled, but falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves.
Yeah, that's basically the same play, just repeated right there. And honestly, I think if there were offensive or a replay there, you would see his knees went down before falling forward into the end zone. And
Lake Hamilton going to come on to attempt the extra point.
No, actually, they finally got it right. I guess he got overruled. He
did. Kind of looked like his knee hit.
Yeah,
before, yeah,
he got brought down at the 1, then fell into the end zone.
All right, first and goal for the Wolves at the 1-yard line. In a bunch. He's going to be hit, and he's going to go ahead and get through. Now a touchdown, Wolves.
Well, like a broken record, hitting the backfield and just couldn't make the play. Breaks the tackle, gets forward, and gets into the end zone.
9:39 left to go in this first half, and the Wolves pull out to a 27-7 lead. Going to attempt the extra point.
Spencer Hilliard on to kick it.
And he was the second kicker to come in.
Yeah.
Spencer Hilliard will attempt the point after out of the hole.
Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. We got 9:39 left to go in the first half. The Wolves take a 28-7 lead over Malvern. And we will be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Back to Claude Mann Stadium, where the Lake Hamilton Wolves lead the Malvern Leopards 28-7.
For Lake Hamilton, Dante Reed, Bud Johnson deep for the Leopards.
Bud Johnson and Dante Reed back deep to receive for the Leopards.
Kick is away. Long kick taking the 4, looking for some room, cuts back inside, has some room, going to cut to the right-hand side. He's open. It's going to be actually his blocker knocked a man into him.
He did.
At the 41-yard line. A return of about 38 yards there for Dante Reed.
Yeah, it was great vision there. He gets to the middle, draws the coverage team to the middle, and then breaks to the outside, has some room. Easton West is out there blocking his man, trying to push him out of the way, and unfortunately pushes him right into Dante and makes the tackle.
First and 10 for the Leopards. They have the ball at their own 40-yard line. We got 9:30 left to go in this first half.
Braxton Allen back out at quarterback for the Leopards.
Allen back in at quarterback. And Keith
Carradine.
You would think I remember that by now. Handoff to Carradine around the left-hand side. He's trying to pick up some running room. He gets some, and it takes at least 3 or 4 defenders to bring him down every run. Hard run there. Pickup of about 2 on the play. Bring up a second down for the Leopards.
Yeah, the positive thing right there, if you're a Lake Hamilton fan, was the amount of white jerseys in pursuit. The negative thing, if you're a Malvern fan, was there was only 1 orange jersey out there, and that was Carradine.
Twins right, split left. Braxton Allen at quarterback looking for instructions from the coach. Looks to pass, out past the right. He has a man open. Nice initial hit. Looks like we're going to have a flag on the play. as the Malvern Leopard goes into Wolf territory. That was Dante Reed with a nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, no, he got.
It looked like it was helmet to helmet.
Yeah, it was an out route there to Dante, and at contact, both players lowered their head and went helmet to helmet. Dante bounced off and picked up the first down, but hopefully this young man's okay for Lake Hamilton. I will say he is moving.
Yes, his legs are moving. That's a good sign.
Going to be interesting to see what this flag is. I don't know how you call helmet to helmet on one of them when they both initiated the contact.
Yeah. Could be offsetting.
Well, the thing I tell you what I'm worried about is the fact that Dante came out of it okay. They generally go towards the side that doesn't come out of it okay. Even though I don't think either one of the players was more at fault in that. Dante's made a few big plays tonight, both catching the ball and in the return game.
Player is up.
It was Garrett Lynch, but he's walking off the field under his own power and looks like he's going to be okay.
That's a good sign. Now we need to see what the flag is. The referees are discussing it. Also discussing whether they go to Western Sizzling or Larry's Pizza for dinner tonight.
Well, they got a nice hamburger from Sonic, who sponsored our hospitality room today.
Okay.
Shout out to Sonic.
We do appreciate all the sponsors who sponsor these broadcasts and who support the Malvern School District. So whenever you hear these folks, you hear us mention their name, please go and do business with them, because I saw something the other day, you know, the big box stores are not the ones who are paying for the Little League uniforms. So
no.
It's usually the small business folks, local business folks.
No, that's absolutely right. Got an official coming over to,
well no, maybe not.
Change his mind.
He forgot halfway across if it was Larry's or Western Sizzling.
It looked like he was heading on his way to talk to Coach Plumley, but decided he needed to go back for more information.
Okay.
Now he's coming.
Now he's coming back. He's kind of like me. If he forgot, he probably needed to write it down the second time he was told.
There you go.
Like Carradine.
Carradine.
Personal foul.
Oh, no way.
No.
That's an absolutely atrocious call.
And your fears were justified there, Seth. It looks like what they've done is penalized the player who got up from the hit.
That's what it is, and that's absolute crap. It's because Dante stayed up and was okay, but both of them lowered the head.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and Coach Plumley is really trying to make his case out there with the white hat.
Well, that's a horrible call. If Dante would have been the only one to lower the head, sure. They both initiated contact with the head.
And I'm sure that's what Coach Plumley is trying to get across to these officials. If this stands the way they've signaled it, Dante Reed is out of the game. He's ejected.
I can't even begin to explain to you how bad that call is. Simply because he stayed up off of the hit. If he would have fell down, it probably would have gone Malvern's way.
Yeah. It's almost you tell him to stay down until the other guy gets up.
This is crap.
And the crowd's getting behind Coach Plumley as he's addressing the white hat.
Well, you don't want to see any of that either, but it's at the same time, come on.
I don't believe they've thrown a flag against Coach yet.
No, the Whitehead's getting out of Dodge, though. He don't want to hear no more.
He's going to go be the line judge over on the Lake Hamilton side.
He's going to hear quite a bit the rest of the night, I have a good feeling.
An earful. After the play and the penalty,
one of the worst penalties I've ever seen called.
Yeah. 2nd and 7 for the Leopards.
Well,
we haven't calculated it for the scoreboard yet. Handoff to Carradine. Finds some running room. He picks up 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and
7, probably. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, 2nd and 7.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just kind of at a loss for words. I really can't believe what just happened. I mean, with as much respect as I could possibly show, I hope the kid is okay and has no problems over there on the Lake Hamilton side. But sometimes football is football. It's a rough sport.
Football is football. It is. Twins right. Braxton looks to pass. Out pass again. Just outside the fingertips. It's going to fall incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Leopards.
Yeah, Braxton just a little off on his throws right now. Had 2 guys running the little stick route trying to get to the chains, and Braxton just throws it back shoulder a little bit behind him, and Dallas Lewis unable to go back and get it.
3rd down for the Leopards. 3rd and 7. Ball at their own 41-yard line. We got 8 minutes left to go in this half. Lake Hamilton leads Malvern 28-7. Allen back at quarterback. Twins right, split left. Allen looking to pass, throws a fade pattern. It's caught at the 38, and now it's a foot race.
He gone.
It's gone. Touchdown, Malvern.
We had so much excitement on the sideline, Miss Beard went down. It was a fade route, nicely covered over the top by Lake Hamilton. Allen does a nice job of hitting the back shoulder. Christian Warren goes back and makes the catch and is just able to beat one man around the edge, takes it to the house.
Awesome pitch and catch there. Malvern on to attempt the extra point. Jesus. Rodea.
81.
Ball is down, kick is up, and it looks good. 7:51 left to go in his first half. Malvern answers 28-14, and we'll be back after this. We are back. Claude Mann Stadium. The Leopards have cut into the Lake Hamilton lead, 28-14, on an awesome fade pass and then yards after catch.
Well, I tell you, that's what we were talking earlier about responding to adversity. An absolutely huge play in the game. Malvern's starting to get a little momentum on their offensive drive, and then have a horrible call go against you, take your receiver out of the game when he's doing nothing but absolutely playing football. But the offense sticks with it, carries on and makes a big play and gets the touchdown.
Rodea kicks the ball away. Hit taken at the 20 by Lake Hamilton, looking for some room.
Ooh.
Comes over the 40. He's going to be brought down at the 45. Carradine there, nice tackle, takes him down at the 40. 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Well, that was about 5 yards extra in forward progress there as well.
Well, that's true, yeah. That was as we'd say, a very friendly spot.
Well, I mean, whenever you break off the tackle and reestablish yourself as a runner, you don't continue that forward progress. It's not, hey, you know what, I got to the 45 at one point, so I get the 45.
Yeah, well, they couldn't get that other one right.
I mean, I started the test by having no answers wrong, so I should get 100, right?
Exactly. I like that.
Just seems logical.
1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton, ball at their own 45-yard line. Got a man in motion, split left, split right. Pitch to the backfield, and we've got him smothered under. There's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag is all about.
I can tell you this right now. If it's against the Leopards, this place is going to explode, but I don't think it is.
No, I think we got to hold him. And we have this in from our armchair reporter, Ron McNamara.
Horse collar.
He said that call was worse than the infamous horse collar.
Horse collar.
Love getting those texts in the middle of the game from Ron McNamara.
Or horse manure, however you want to view it, I mean.
Horse collar. Lake Hamilton called for the penalty, backed up. We've got 1st and 23 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at their own 32-yard line. Singles out to each side. Handoff to the left-hand side, looking for some room on the sweep. And he's going to be brought down as a loss. And there's a flag on the play.
That's not a horse collar. He had him by the jersey. That's East and West making an incredible play. An absolutely incredible play. If they take this away from him, I'm golly.
If they call it horse collar, it's going to be Ron McNamara's fault.
If they call it horse collar, then it is horse other word.
It is a horse collar.
Go home. You're horrible. How can it be a horse collar when you don't have anything but jersey in your hand?
These officials have suddenly woke up and think that they're officials. 2 bad calls going against the Leopards there. Turns it into 1st and 10, 1st and 9 for the Wolves at their own 46-yard line.
Every time we're starting to get a little bit of momentum, you kill it by throwing an absolutely horrible flag.
Lake Hamilton comes to the line, got a split to the left, up back on the right. Quarterback under center. Pat going to pass the ball, rolls, throws over the center. It's intercepted by Malvern at the 50, 45, 40.
Where's your flag 30. Now, Mr. Official? He's out of bounds and got hit. How about that one? How about a late hit? Where you at now?
Knocked out of bounds at the 25. Who intercepted the ball?
Dalen Ross.
Dalen Ross. Nice interception there. And that's the way to answer bad officiating, is to get a turnover on defense. Malvern will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Lake Hamilton 34-yard line.
When you're watching this replay, watch the fact that he's a full yard out of bounds when he gets hit.
And that was an editorial comment. Malvern Leopard streaming broadcast cannot be held responsible for comments made outside the booth.
The views may or may not be agreed with or disagreed with. We'll let you decide.
1st and 10 for Malvern. Ball at the Wolf 34-yard line. Man in motion, toss. We got a little trick play going on. It's dropped.
That's going to work.
It's going to work. A broken play.
There we go.
We got a horse collar on this side, Ron McNamara. Christian Warren trying to bring that ball around the end, and he was taken down illegally.
It's going to be a double reverse right there, and the ball hits the ground. Warren tries to make something out of a broken play, and he's grabbed.
We believe that flag was thrown on a horse collar, so let's take a look and see.
It's either a horse collar or a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask against the Wolves. Going to march off 15. 1st down for the Leopards, deep inside Wolf territory. 1st and 10 from the 20.
7:06 left in the first half. Malvern trailing by 14, but driving the ball into deep in Wolf territory.
Twins right, split left. Handoff up the middle to Keith Carradine, and he's going to pick up, as he always does, at least 3 tough yards on a handoff. Nice run there. Bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Leopards.
I think when he's running, his shoulders are two good feet in front of his other feet. He's leaning that forward.
He's leaning that far forward and that low. 2nd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball the Lake Hamilton 16. 6:26 left to go in this first half. This score could really turn this game. Cut it to a 1-score game. There's a snap. Going to keep it around the corner. He's got lots of room. Going to be knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Close to a 1st down. Depends on the spot.
Going to be real close.
Real close. He's right on the 10-yard line. Line judge across the way, I believe, is saying 1st down.
There it is.
And they took the chains down, so we got 1st and goal.
1st and goal. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Important fact to remember, the Leopards do receive the kickoff for the second half. So if you can draw within 7 here and get a stop, you're right back in the game.
Absolutely. It's a 1-score game. Simmons back at quarterback. Carradine beside him on the left. Split left. Up back on the right, handoff to Carradine around the corner, looking for some blockers, and he's got it. He bowls his way down to the 4-yard line. Or 5, pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
He started. Ron started something with a horse collar call.
I think it's Ron McNamara's
The spirit
fault,
of McNamara is in the building.
He sends a text about a horse collar, and there's 2 flags for horse collar.
The thing about Keith is that he's trying to go wide there. There's nothing there. He just cuts it upfield and, makes something out of nothing. 5 yards out of something that looked absolutely dead.
Twins right, split left. Handoff again to Carradine. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Spins in the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
That's Bud Johnson.
That is Bud Johnson.
Yeah, he looked
Sorry
like
about that.
Kind of the Lake Hamilton way. Looked like he was hemmed up in the backfield for nothing and just spins out of it and gets into the end zone. Now the Leopards have really got something going.
Well, we talk about how hard and tough Keith runs. Bud does just about the same. I mean, they look a lot alike in their running style. All right. Jesus Rodea is on to attempt that extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and looks like it is good. 5:28 left to go in this first half, and Malvern has cut this lead to 28-21, and we will be back after these words from your sponsors.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome back, and these Leopards have answered. Got 5:28 left to go in this first quarter. What was a 28-7 game is now a 28-21 game because of the resilience and hard work and dedication of these Malvern Leopards. Seth, it's a good thing to see.
Oh, no, absolutely. At any point, you could have folded as Lake Hamilton was throwing out big play after big play after big play, but the Leopards just keep coming out, keep fighting, and they're just clawing into this lead. And it's fun to watch, and giving this 6A team all that they want.
Rodeo to kick this ball away. Kicks it kind of a low knuckle ball, taken at the 19-yard line by Lake Hamilton, looking for some room. Comes up to the 30. Falls at the 31, so Lake Hamilton start with the ball 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
Quarterback Lane Warwick was on the return.
Quayshawn Mormon made the stop. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. First down.
You got 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Malvern can find a way to either get the ball back to the offense one more time, or, I would take just going in down 7, knowing that you get the kick off for the second half. Look for the defense to try to come out here and keep the momentum going.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at their own 32-yard line. Split right. Looked like there was movement in the Lake Hamilton line, but they're not going to call it. Tailback breaks through, gets to the second level. It's going to be taken down inside Leopard territory at the 47-yard line. Big pickup there by Lake Hamilton.
Yeah, they ran that play a couple times in their last scoring drive, just getting that running back to the outside, opening up a nice hole out there. Nice hustle on the pursuit there by defensive tackle Isaiah Beard to run him down and save the touchdown.
1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at the Leopard 47-yard line. 5:12 left to go in this first half. Lake Hamilton's got a split left. Playing that power football up back on the left. Quarterback hands the ball off, looking for some blockers, and has one. He's caught behind the line of scrimmage, but gets loose and picks up 2 on the play. 2nd down for the Wolves.
Once again, Lake Hamilton finds a way to get away from tacklers in the backfield and pick up positive yardage. Don't get me wrong, still a great play on 1st down by Malvern defense there, but we got to start making these tackles in the backfield when we get back there and have hands on them.
2nd and 8 for the Wolves. The ball at the Malvern Leopard 45-yard line. Inside 5 minutes of this first half. Lake Hamilton taking their time. They got Twins on the right, up back on the left. Play clock is down to 6. Snap. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. He's hit and dropped. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8 for the Wolves.
Great job by the Leopard defense. We're just getting such a push right now on the defensive line, really disrupting this run game from Lake Hamilton, and now they got a decision. Not typically a passing team, and coming off an interception is always in the back of your mind. You got 3rd and long.
Exactly. Lake Hamilton's kind of slowed this ball down, especially with not a lot of time left to go. Play clock is down to 10. They're just now to the line. Got split on each side, singles on each side, up, back on the left.
Oh, ball's up in the air.
Ball's up in the air, and he's going to be hit.
And dropped.
5-yard loss back into Wolf territory. Nice pursuit there by the Leopards.
Oh, absolutely. That snap came out like a rocket. The quarterback almost didn't appear like he was ready for it. Tips it straight up in the air, and by the time it falls back into his hands, he's got about 4 Leopards in his face. Huge play for the Malvern defense as Bud Johnson goes back deep to receive this punt.
Loss of 7 on the play, brings up 4th and 15. The Wolves backed up to their own 48-yard line. They're going to have to punt this ball away. Better snap than last one. Nice spiral punt. It's going to be taken at the 20.
No.
It's bobbled and recovered by Lake Hamilton at the Leopard 15.
Absolutely huge mistake there. Bud Johnson coming up trying to catch it on the run, but I mean, even if he did, there was 3 or 4 Lake Hamilton people in his face. That's one of those you just got to let go and
hope for the best.
Hope for the best, yeah, absolutely. Defense now, once again, has to come out and respond to adversity after coming off a huge stop, giving the offense a chance. Would have had 3 minutes to try to go down and even the score. Instead, you got 15 yards to protect here.
Split right for the Wolves. 1st and 10, ball at the Leopard 15-yard line, up back on the left. Hand off to the left-hand side, and he's got a crease. He's hit it, looking for some running room. Nice tackle there, taken down at the 10 after a pickup of 6.
Yeah, that's by far their best play right now. They're just kicking out that end and hooking the lineman right there, and there's just a little gap that Owen Miller keeps finding. And if I'm Lake Hamilton, I'm going to run it until they make a stop it.
Everybody in tight, playing power football. Hand off the right-hand side, breaks it out to the outside on the right-hand side. He's trying to make it in the end zone. He's going to fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton.
Yeah, a lot of Leopards on pursuit right there, but that was just a grown man run. He basically has contact from the 5-yard line on and just puts the stiff arm out, keeps his legs churning, and gets into the end zone. That was a big run by Tevin Woodley.
Got 2:39 left to go in this first half, and the Wolves extend their lead 34-21 on to attempt the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. We got 2:39 left to go. The Wolves extend their lead to 35-21, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back to Claude Mann Stadium as the Malvern Leopards take on the Lake Hamilton Wolves. 2:39 left to go. The score is Lake Hamilton 35, Malvern 21. The Malvern Leopards just gave Lake Hamilton a gift this last touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Malvern had all the momentum in the world, getting the ball back, having a chance to even up the game and put the ball on the turf, give Lake Hamilton 7 points.
Jacoby Hart took the ball at the 5 and gets all the way back up to the 25. Return of about 20. Malvern had the ball to start 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
2:32 left on the clock. Malvern does have 2 timeouts to work with. If you can somehow put together a drive, get down and punch it in and go down 7, knowing that you get the kickoff, start the second half, you still got to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Despite the gut punch the Leopards just took.
I tell you, we have had a high-scoring half.
We have, which is why it's already 8:04.
Yes, it is. Ced Simmons out at quarterback. Bud Johnson at tailback. Got twins left.
Oh, no.
There's something Coach Plumlee doesn't like.
The play clock was going towards 0.
And looks like Malvern called a timeout. We'll go ahead and stay here through this timeout.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker in multiple ways. You need the timeouts knowing that there's 2:32 left on the clock and you have to burn one to preserve that 5 yards there. And Malvern just didn't get out of the huddle and didn't get up to the line quick enough. Coach Plumlee has to use the timeout.
Cell phone was found in the ladies' restroom. If you've lost your cell phone,
if you're just joining us, it's been a rather interesting game. It's been a story of really big plays for the most part.
Absolutely, for both teams. And we're back to action after the timeout. Malvern with the ball 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Seth Simmons back at quarterback. He's going to keep the ball, and he's going to be hit and dropped inside the 20. They should spot that at about the 18.
Yeah, Blake's.
They're going to spot it at the 20.
Blake Stacey, or Stacy, however you want to say it, gets it in the backfield. Is not fooled by the misdirection and drops Said in the backfield. Going to be a 2nd and 17 now as the clock continues to run. About 2 minutes left in the half.
And as well as I'm doing on names tonight, I'll let you tell me how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Twins right, split left. Simmons back in the shotgun, looks up, throws the out pass, has a man at the 20. Takes it down to the 30, pick up about 10 on the play, so shortens that. It'll be a 3rd and 8 for the Leopards.
Carter Martin on the out route there. Good throw by Simmons to hit him in stride. Carter gets up, makes one man miss. Picks up a lot of that yardage we lost on 1st down. Back to 3rd and 7 now.
Braxton Allen in quarterback. Looks like that's probably going to mean we're going to go downtown.
Very well could. 1:20 left in the half, clock running.
Snap. Braxton's looking for that fade pattern again. Lots of fighting going on, and that better be a flag. There it is, pass interference against Lake Hamilton at the Wolf 42-yard line.
Yeah, again.
He's got mugged.
Yeah, well, Braxton's going for the long ball there, a little bit underthrown, which is beneficial for the pass interference there. Marion Conrad was the defender, and he's trailing behind Warren and never turns to look for the ball and just barrels straight into him.
15-yard penalty. Going to take the ball to the Malvern Leopard 45. Got a minute and 13 left to go in this first half.
The 45-yard line, and that's a Malvern Leopard 1st down.
1:13 left, 1 timeout.
Allen back at quarterback. Twins right, split left. Throwing that fade route again to Christian Warren. That time just overthrew it a little bit.
Yeah, had him there.
He was behind the defender, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
Faked it to Bud Johnson, froze the corner just for that slight hesitation moment. Warren was able to beat him deep. Allen got a little bit excited and showed off the cannon.
2nd and 10. Twins right, split left. Braxton Allen back in the shotgun. He's going to throw the out pass this time to Warren. Throws it a little high. Adrenaline pumping just a little bit. It's going to fall incomplete. The 3rd and 10 for the Leopards.
Garrett Lynch depending on the play.
Yep. Just got to keep chunking it. 1:05 left.
Big play here. 3rd down for the Leopards. Ball through on 45-yard line. We've got a minute and 5 left to go in this first half. Leopards looking to maintain this drive. Twins right. They're really a bunch right. Split left. Hand off to Bud Johnson. He's got some running room around that edge, just trying to pick up a 1st down.
Whoa.
And he is shoved out of bounds 5 yards after.
Bud Johnson on the carry.
There's the flag going off. Finally threw a flag for a late hit. Bud was tackled in the 4th row of the stands.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a late hit. I think it's going to be because he was running his mouth. I do agree it was a late hit, but I think he decided to trot back on the field and make a comment and was promptly greeted with a yellow flag.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. Now it looked like he pointed toward the Wolves.
Yeah, it was. You mean like against the Wolves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
15-yard.
Thought you were saying they're going to call it against us.
No. Conrad, he wasn't. It wasn't the late hits. What I was saying, it was he came back on the field. Malvern just happened to say it right as he passed by the official.
Well, that's an inopportune moment.
Confucius say.
That's right. Looks like there's still a little confusion on where we're going to spot the ball.
59.3 seconds left in the half. Malvern still with one timeout, trailing by 14.
And that will be an automatic first down. So that's probably even the better part of that foul. They're going to mark off 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
Yes.
So Malvern's going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the Wolf 37-yard line.
Malvern Leopard, first down.
So they've got 4 plays and they got 59 seconds to cut this lead to 1 score. Allen back in quarterback. We got twins to the left, split right. Braxton back to pass, throwing that fade route again. Going to let Christian go up and get it. Almost had it. That's where you just throw it up and let Christian try to climb the ladder and get it.
Yeah, that's what you call a rebound throw right there. Everybody post up. And
do we have a flag on the play?
There is a flag down about
There's something.
The 17-yard line.
You know, the officials were quiet for about 3/4 of the first quarter, but they have awoken and decided they'd earned their keep.
It's going to go against Lake Hamilton.
Well, those are gifts that just keep on giving. Clark. 15-yard penalty marked off against the Wolves. Of course, the Wolf Pack faithful don't appreciate that.
Yeah, we're starting to hear the Boo Birds come out.
Yeah, you got to like it when it's coming from the other side.
Well, we got a guy dressed out in street clothes right now who has no business being in street clothes, so I don't really feel sorry for him.
Hamilton for sideline interference.
Sideline interference against the Wolves. Malvern comes to the line. Looks like we got that tight bunch to the left, split right. Allen still at quarterback. Handoff to the tailback. Falls into the 25-yard line.
You got to hurry to the line now.
Keith Carradine picks up 2 on the play. Clock down to 40 seconds. They're going to run the play. Twins right, split left. Allen looks to pass. He's going to avoid the tackler. He's got to get rid of it, and he falls down inside the field of play, which means the clock will run, and Malvern's going to have to take their last timeout.
Yeah, that Braxton's going to learn at that point. With the clock where it is right now, you're not going to get anything beneficial by that. You got to get rid of the ball, preserve the time, live to fight another day. Because of that, Malvern's going to have to use its last timeout with 24 seconds left in the half.
So, Coach, what's your call? Looks like you got 2 plays, 24 seconds left to go.
Well, the clock being where it is, it has to either be something quick to the sideline where you can get out of bounds to stop the clock, or it's got to be past the sticks to stop the clock. You can't have something over the middle that stops short of a first down because you can't get up and spike it with it being 4th down. So you're either looking for a quick hitter to pick up some of this yardage and then, see if you can't take a shot to the end zone, or you're looking to pick up the first down and have a few shots at it.
The Leopards come back on the field after directions from Coach Plumley. We've got 24 seconds left to go, the first half. Lake Hamilton leads 35-21. And Malvern looking to take advantage of some penalties by the Wolves. Twins left. Braxton Allen back to pass. Throws it toward the end zone. Got a man up, and that's interference. He hit him before the ball got there, and there's the flag.
Dalen Ross on the fade route actually was wide open. Lake Hamilton scrambling, trying to get over there and make a play. Gets there just a step early, as Steve was saying, and that's going to be, yet again, another big penalty on that Lake Hamilton defense.
So if we're at the 26, is that a half the half the distance to the goal?
You know, I honestly don't know.
Ron McNamara would know.
Smarter than I.
Pass interference against Lake Hamilton.
Maybe we shouldn't evoke his name because we'll have more horse collar penalties.
Right now, that'd be okay. We're on offense.
Yeah. True.
17.9 seconds left. Leopards got first down from the, looks like 13-yard line. Going to have multiple chances at this touchdown.
Twins left, split right. Allen looking to pass, throws toward the end zone. Throws it over the middle. Throws it out. I was going to say, with these officials, you think we couldn't get a horse collar call if we were on offense?
That's possible.
It's absolutely possible with this crew. 14 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at the Lake Hamilton 13. The Leopards looking to cut this lead to 1 score.
He was looking for Carter Martin, little skinny post up the middle there. A lot of white jerseys in between there. He was trying to fit it in a pretty tight window.
Braxton back to pass, throws it toward Christian Warren, and he's got it at the 4.
They're got to get to the line.
10 seconds. They got to get to the line.
We're not going to get the playoff.
Not going to be enough time to get this off and get it.
The play is off.
The play is off. Braxton's trying to fight to the end zone.
And you hate to say it, but that right there is, if you throw the ball away, you have a timeout and you have another shot at it. Killer.
Well, the Malvern Leopards have absolutely fought their hardest and just still coming up a little bit short. We go to halftime. Lake Hamilton 35, the Malvern Leopards 21. We will be back. Will Stat Guy be joining us?
I have no idea.
Okay, hopefully he will. And but we'll be back sometime during halftime. Sit back and enjoy. We'll return to Claude Mann Stadium after this.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Second half of the Malvern Leopards and the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Start this third quarter. We start with a score of 31-21. Lake Hamilton, but Malvern will start with the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, a lot of positives and negatives you can take out of it. Just from tonight, if you just view it from tonight's standpoint, you look at a few miscues we had right there at the very end of how easily this game could be tied, or at least only down 7. But if you look at it in the bigger picture and look at where we've come from and how much has changed just in the last year, you got to be proud of the way these kids have not given up. Anytime Lake Hamilton's hit the big play, they've kept answering. And, you know, adversity strikes with a fumble. They keep fighting. They take it all the way down to the goal line. So look for the Leopards to just continue that attitude the whole second half, see if they can't just keep fighting, keep clawing. And, you know, 1 or 2 defensive stops may be the difference in, you know, going home tonight with a W or just being really happy with the way we played a 6A team.
Exactly. And remind everybody, this is a 6A team. This is Lake Hamilton, which is just west of Hot Springs, a school districts that's a lot bigger than Malvern. So last week we were 3A, this week it's 6A. So the Wolves are getting ready to kick this ball off to the Malvern Leopards. And just real quick, Seth, just to kind of echo what you said, at one point they really could have decided to fold the tent and go home, but they have fought every second of this game. So looking for an even better second half.
But Johnson and Jacoby Hart back deep to receive.
Kick is away. He's going to take it at the goal line over the 15, the 20, trying to get around that edge, gets down to the 24-yard line. A return of about 24 yards. Malvern have the ball 1st and 10 from their 24-yard line.
Well, it was a nice job by Hart. He initially was trying to see if he couldn't get outside and get the sideline. It became evident to him that wasn't going to happen, so he just cut up and gained about 5 more yards and gave pretty good starting field position for the Leopards to start the second half.
I think we heard from Mark Roberts, who takes our stats, that both the quarterbacks have performed really well tonight. Both have had some success on the ground and in the air. We start the second half. It looks like Ced Simmons is back at quarterback. That tight bunch on the right. Ced rolls to his right. He's got a man chasing him. He's got completed pass at the 20. Picks up positive yardage out on the far side. Gets down to the 33, 34-yard line. It's going to be awfully close to a first down.
Yeah, a little bootleg out there. You got Christian Warren running a speed out. Hit him, just let your ball or your ball players have the ball in space, and he just makes a good athletic play, gets upfield, makes it second short.
Christian's been a real asset tonight on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, he's been huge in the passing game tonight.
2nd and 1 for the Leopards. Bunch in tight on the left-hand side. Simmons back at quarterback. There's a snap. Want to keep the ball, tuck it to the right-hand side, kind of go against the grain, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line, enough for a first down. First down, Leopards.
Yeah, really good run out there. Had a guy meet him about the line of scrimmage, and just a little slight hesitation on the juke move froze him enough for him to get upfield, pick up those extra few yards, and get a first down from Malvern, continue the drive.
Twins to the left for the Leopards. Carradine comes in at tailback. Split right. Dallas Lewis out to the right. Simmons takes the ball, hands it off to Carradine. He's going to make a little turn, try to get some room. Gets back to the 40-yard line, falls forward, and what looked like could have been a loss. He's going to pick up 2 on the play.
He's just tenacious in the way he runs. He's always going to hit, and feet are going to always be moving forward. And he just finds a way to wiggle out of those arm tackles and pick up positive yardage, even when it looks like there's nothing there.
2nd and 8 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 42-yard line. Going to have Twins to the right, split left. Up back behind the left guard. Simmons hands off, fakes the handoff, throws out to Christian Warren, who catches it at the 45-yard line. Hit immediately and dropped, but not after a pickup of 4 yards. Third down.
Yeah, 5-yard stick right there, and really good concentration by Christian Warren, knowing you're about to take the hit, but still hanging on to the football and picking up positive yardage for the Leopards.
Twins right, split left. Simmons back. In fact, we're going to change the play.
Tried to get him to jump.
Handoff to Carradine around the right-hand side, and he's going to fight for yardage. He gets awfully close. Depends on how friendly the spot is.
Looks like it's going to be really friendly.
Looks like it's going to be really friendly.
Man.
And they're going to say, let's move the sticks. First down for the Leopards at the 50-yard line.
That's a Malvern Leopard.
Yeah, Keith Carradine just lowers the shoulders and fights for that yardage. It looked like it was really close, but in that referee's mind, there was never a doubt. He was moving the sticks from the beginning.
Absolutely. Leopards 1st and 10 at the 50. Twins right, split left. Simmons back at quarterback. Hands off up the middle to Carradine, and he's going to pick up positive yardage. Picks up at least 3 on the play, if not 4, second down.
Right now they're getting a steady dose of Keith Carradine, and he's delivering for the Leopards. Just a nice little zone right up the gut. He just wiggles around and finds those little open areas to pick up every bit of yardage you can.
They say 2nd and 7 for the Leopards inside Wolf territory, the Wolf 47-yard line. Twins right, split left, up back on the left-hand side. Fake to Carradine, just overthrows the fingertips of Malachi Asher.
Malachi Asher fakes the block and then goes out on an out route. Ced trying to throw on the run just a little bit high. If he could have set his feet, I think it would have been a more accurate throw. And Asher had some room, probably could have picked up first down. If not, he would have got really close.
3rd and 7 for the Leopards. Ball at the Lake Hamilton 47.
076.
Twins left, split right, up back on the left. Simmons is rolling. He's going to be hit 45 and fumble. Ball on the ground.
It's going to be Lake Hamilton.
Simmons is stripped of the ball, and they're going to say ball turns over to the Wolves. Wolves have the ball 1st and 10 inside Leopard territory.
Yeah, that's a youth mistake right there. Pressure bearing down on you. You got to tuck the ball away and protect it. You can't leave it out there. And Lake Hamilton, Johnny on the spot, knocks it out and gets a huge turnover for them. See if they can add to their lead.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at the Leopard 45-yard line. Score is 35-21. Lake Hamilton is up and got a whistle. They've got a timeout. Lake Hamilton, we'll take it with them. We'll be back. And we're back. Handoff over the left-hand side. He's got a lead blocker looking for some room, and he's got some green in front of him. He's going to pick up 12 on the play. 1st down for Lake Hamilton at the Leopard 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's Owen Miller again. Just having success with that outside zone. Nicely blocked, and I mean, he's just finding open room to run. Big play for Lake Hamilton.
1st and 10, Lake Hamilton. Ball at the Leopard 31-yard line. Everybody in tight. Pass downfield, fade pattern. Got a guy. They're going to say he held on to it. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton. Well, that's Seth. That's not what we wanted.
No, Isaiah Clinley. He's just running basically a tight end right up the middle. You would say tight end dump, but it was more kind of like a tight end fade. And Malvern sucked in on the run fake, and he was just wide open. It was just pitch and catch. Hart did all he could to try to catch up with him, but after the fake, it was just money.
Wolves on to attempt the extra point. Hillard on to kick it. He's had a nice night kicking, and that one goes through, and it's good. We got 9:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Wolves extend their lead, 42-21. We'll be back.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
And we're back. Lake Hamilton about to kick this ball away. 9:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Lake Hamilton up 42-21. Kick is away. Taken at the 6 by the Leopards. Comes across the 20. The 25 going to be hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. Malvern take over the ball 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Look like Bud Johnson there on the return.
Yeah, they switched Bud and Jacoby there. They kind of saw the pattern of what Lake Hamilton was doing, kicking to the right side every time. So move Bud over there, see if he couldn't make a play.
The Leopards had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Spotted at the 28-yard line. 1st down for the Leopards.
Braxton Allen comes in at quarterback. Bud Johnson in the backfield. We got twins to the left, split out right, up back on the left. Hand off to Bud Johnson. He's going to try to cut the corner, and he's got some room. Almost went through that crease at the 35-yard line. Big pickup by Bud there. Pickup of about 8.
Yeah.
2nd down and short.
Braden Qualls did a nice job as a linebacker just pursuing down the line. And it looked like when Bud cut up, he was going to have a lane to take it all the way. And Qualls just came out of nowhere and made a really nice play.
2nd and 1 for the Leopards. Twins right, split left, up back left. Hand off again to Bud Johnson. He's looking for some running room. Going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 1 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Leopards.
Johnson on the carry.
Yeah, that's you're really just trying to pick up a 1st down right there. And it's one of those you just got to put your shoulders down and see if you can't try to get a little bit of positive yardage. You can't dance around too much. Now it backs them up and makes the 3rd down harder to get.
3rd and 2 for the Leopards. Carradine has come in at tailback. Got twins right, split left. Lake Hamilton showing a blitz. Out pass by Allen. He finds his man. Gets out past the 40. First down for the Leopards.
Nice job, Carter Martin, on the out route right there. Good pitch and catch, and Martin knows where the line to gain is, gets upfield, picks up a big first down for the Leopards.
Nice tight pass there by Braxton Allen. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball just inside their 40-yard line. Got Twins to the left, split right. Handoff to Keith Carradine. He's looking for some running room, and he cuts through a seam, falls to the 46-yard line. He's going to pick up 6 on the play. 2nd down for the Leopards.
Tremendous vision so far shown by the Leopard running backs, and we're bouncing it out wide, and it just seems like every time they know when to put the foot in the ground, get north, and pick up big yardage.
2nd and 4 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 46-yard line. Good start to a drive here. Twins right, split left, up back left. Play action pass, throwing that fade to Christian Warren, and he's got it. Caught at the 23-yard line by Christian Warren. Big pickup, 1st down for the Leopards.
Christian Warren all summer long has been the go-to guy for the Leopards. He's been catching everything thrown his way, and all that hard work put into summer is paying off tonight. He's having a huge night out there for the Leopards. Again, fade route, just beating his man, nice pass by Braxton.
They are working over number 5, Garrett Lynch. He's a senior. You think they'd be picking on a sophomore, but they're working him hard. Got the tight bunch on the right-hand side. Allen and Carradine in the backfield. Fake the handoff. Going to throw it long again. A fade to the center of the end zone.
Got it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Malvern.
D. Louis. D. Louis gets open in the back of the end zone. Great concentration as the defender tries to cut right in front of it, but nicely touched on that pass by Braxton Allen, and Dallas Lewis runs right under it. Big play.
Incredible pitch and catch. Cuts the Lake Hamilton lead 42-27. Rodea on to attempt the extra point. A little bit of a high snap. Ball is down, and it's a knuckleball, and it went straight through. Coach, you look like he's still kicking for that low bar goal.
Well, I tell you, that snap was a little high. It was a good job by Carter Martin of getting the ball down, and really the timing was off, and it didn't look pretty, but it was a nice kick by Jesus to adjust to it and still get it through. I mean, it may not have been the prettiest, but it still counts.
Counts as 1 point. So 6:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Malvern answers 42-28, cutting into that Lake Hamilton lead.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
You have Noah Tieran and Lane Warwick back deep to receive for the Wolves.
Kick is away. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line by Lake Hamilton over to the 30. 35 has a little bit of running room. Hit at the 40, dropped at the 46. Lake Hamilton's going to start with some pretty good field position there. They'll start at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, those low line drive kicks can be dangerous sometimes because the ball arrives so quickly to the returner before the coverage has a chance to get down there and establish anything. So you're catching the ball on the run. You got a full head of steam by the time you meet the first level of the coverage team. So we've had a few really big plays by the Lake Hamilton return team, and puts them in positive yardage to start this drive.
Malvern Leopard defense needs to stop here. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Handoff over the left-hand side. Gets to the 50 inside Leopard territory. Taken down, pushed out of bounds at the 45. Pickup of 8 on the play. Bring up a short 2nd down for the Wolves.
Just doing a very good job of sealing off that edge and just allowing Miller to get out wide and have the sideline to work with. And Malvern secondary coming up to make plays, but it's, after 7-8 yard gains, it's just defense has got to find a way to set that edge, force it back to the middle.
2nd and 8 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at the Leopard 44-yard line. Everybody in tight. Handoff over the left-hand side. Trap play. Picks up enough for a first down. Falls inside the 40. And they're going to spot him down to the 37-yard line. They've been generous with their spots tonight.
They have, and we've been talking about how dangerous that trap play can be all night, and that's kind of the example there. When you just get off guard, you're not looking for it. It hits so fast. You know, he's 4 yards down the field before the Leopards could even know where he is, and that powerful of a runner, he's going to fall forward for 2-3 more.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at the Leopard 37-yard line. We got 5:53 left to go in this third quarter. Handoff up the middle. That trap play again. Walks up. He's going to pick up 5. Pick up another 7 yards on the play. Going to be a short 2nd down.
Yeah, this is exactly what we talked about. Both teams wanted to establish this run game, and right now you're seeing it. Lake Hamilton's imposing its will, running this clock and protecting that 14-point lead.
Well, we've got a Lake Hamilton player down. I think it's a cramp.
Yeah, it's a cramp. Hot night. I think that's all it's going to be.
Seth, well, we got a player down on the field, and certainly don't ever want to make light of anything, but Lake Hamilton had a banjo in the marching band.
Oh, I did not see that. One of my general rules in life is when you get far enough out, you hear the banjos, you turn around and go back the other way.
Well, I'm right there on the sidelines at the 50. I'm not sure I've ever heard a marching band have a banjo.
Hey, all the respect in the world to them.
And
did they play?
Yeah. Lake Hamilton player goes off under his own speed. Get over there and get some water and get that cramp taken care of. He'll be back. 5:31 left to go in the third quarter. Lake Hamilton is up 42-28 over the Leopards. Leopards are trying to stop Lake Hamilton to get the ball back so they can cut into this lead. They have absolutely all night long fought as hard as they could against a bigger Lake Hamilton football team. Second and 2, everybody in tight. Quarterback hands the ball right up the middle. Picks up enough for a first down to the Leopard 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton.
New back, same play. They're going to imply the wisdom of until Malvern does something to stop it, we're going to keep cramming it in.
Keep going. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 24-yard line.
I once was a part of a half at Hope where we called one play the entire half and dared them to stop us.
There you go. Well, that's a smart thing to do.
Spoiler, they did not.
They did not stop it?
No.
Everybody in tight. Lake Hamilton, handoff over the left-hand side. Still fighting for yards. Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. I didn't see a beanbag. Are they going to call him down?
Ball came out. I think he may have got it back, though.
Kevin Woodley on the carry.
That could have been huge for the Leopards.
Absolutely. It went back to the trap. He coming back after one play of a cramp. Puts a helmet right on the ball. It falls on the ground. Unfortunately, he was right there to just reach down and pick it back up.
2nd and 10 for the Wolves. No gain on that play. Everybody in tight. Handoff over the right-hand side. Behind that pulling guard, he's got a seam.
Flag.
There's a flag on the play, even though he's going to get in, and they're going to say touchdown. There is a flag.
This one should be coming back.
Owen Miller on the carry.
One of the things, Seth, that Coach talked about in the coaches show was these two guards that just have a lot of speed for Lake Hamilton, just love to pull.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lineman's dream to get out there in the field looking for somebody to put on their bottom. Said there was a personal foul face mask. Hands to the face.
A lot of times that's unusual to see on the offense, but we will certainly take it.
Now sometimes when your defensive line trying to push in and offensive line hand slips up and just goes right into the face.
Yep. Going to bring up a 2nd and 25 now for Lake Hamilton. Backs them all the way up to the Leopard 39-yard line. We're down under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Another big opportunity for this defense to try to get off the field.
Got trips to the right, which is unusual to see for Lake Hamilton. The defense adjusts. The quarterback takes it to the left-hand side around the edge. Fights for yardage. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play.
Yeah, that's
bring up a long third down.
Yeah, we'll take that all day.
Still be third and about 16.
Kobe Bergen on the tackle.
3rd and 16. However, as far as they are, they probably have 2 downs to try to pick up this 16 yards here. See how Lake Hamilton tries to play it.
Lake Hamilton also milking the game clock.
Down to 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Play clock down to 9 seconds. Have twins to the right. Going to throw it long. Have an out pass on a screen, and he's got a lot of green in front of him. And he's going to pick up enough for a first down and be taken out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
Lester Mann would point out that he lowered his shoulder into contact there.
They're going to spot the ball at the 12, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the Malvern Leopard 12-yard line.
Put the receivers on the right side. Had everybody thinking they're throwing out there, and just last minute leak a man out there to the left, drop a screen, and there was no Malvern player in sight.
Everybody in tight for Lake Hamilton. Quarterback steps back away from the center. Toss play, pulling guard, got some room. And he's going to fight his way into the end zone. 12-yard touchdown run for Lake Hamilton. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Lake Hamilton takes a 48-28 lead.
That's an absolute killer. It's 3rd and 16. You got them back on their heels thinking, you know, if we can just get this stopped, get our offense back the ball, see if we can't make it a one-score game. And big play on the screen, followed up by a big run there for the touchdown, and Lake Hamilton has that 21-point lead back.
Kicker on to attempt the extra point. High snap.
I lied. Now they're going to have a 22-point lead.
Well, sorry I didn't call that, but after the high snap, kicker picks up the ball and throws it into the end zone for a 2-point conversion, which takes the lead to 50-28 for Lake Hamilton.
Great awareness. I mean, you're taught when that happens
that's awesome.
On offense to send your receivers out there, and Malvern just sent the house after the ball, and nobody stayed back, and it was just an easy pitch and catch for the 2-point conversion. Unconventional 2-point conversion.
2:40 left to go in this game.
Third quarter.
So we got another quarter.
We do.
50-28, Lake Hamilton lead over Malvern. Lake Hamilton to kick the ball away. And we got a whistle. Usually that's offsides against Lake Hamilton. They'll back it up 5 and kick it again.
Tell you what, if you're Lake Hamilton staff, you got to look at this game and see the amount of penalties being called. That's going to be a rough film session.
That is.
Flag on the play prior to the kick.
This ought to give Malvern a really good chance to have good field position.
Lake Hamilton.
Malvern returners have been pretty close to breaking something at least once or twice tonight, so keep our fingers crossed.
Bud Johnson and Jacoby Hart back deep. No, that's Keith Carradine.
Kick is away, no whistle or flag. It's taken by Bud Johnson at the 11-yard line. He's coming back across to the center of the field, looking for some blocks. Finds a seam, going to fall forward to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards from their own 32.
Yeah.
Bud really thought he had something there.
He did. He's laying on the ground kicking himself because he He saw that extra hole, just couldn't find it quick enough.
We'll see who's coming in to quarterback for the Leopards.
Looks like Braxton.
Braxton Allen's coming in at quarterback.
Down 21, more kind of a passing situation, and Braxton right now has kind of got the hot hand.
Keith Carradine's going to join him in the backfield. We've got twins to the left, split right. We've got an up back left. Handoff to Keith, and he's trying to find some running room around the edge. It's just amazing how he runs through arm tackles. I mean, you're not going to arm tackle Keith at all. Gets inside the 30, gets outside the 35-yard line, so 2nd down and 6 for the Leopards.
Kind of reminds you of Jamari McCollum, Leopard from a few years ago, the way he just kind of bounces off would-be tacklers, kind of a little pinball out there.
Keith is coming off. Bud's coming in to take his place. Looks like Keith's got is that a cramp?
I'm not really sure what it is. He is rolling around, looks like he's in pain.
Twins right. Allen back at quarterback. Going to keep the ball around the right, trying to find some running room. Looks for some blockers, not going to have it. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage where it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that was said. They
switched quarterbacks on me.
Braxton trotting back out now.
Switching quarterbacks back. Braxton's back in.
There you go.
There we go. I was paying attention to what was going on with Keith.
Yeah, Carradine still in pain on the ground over here on the sideline.
Yeah. Twins right, split left, 3rd and 5 for the Leopards. Braxton going to drop back to pass, pump fakes. He's going to have to tuck it and run.
Nice
Makes
move.
a couple of good moves. He gets awfully close to the 1st down.
I think he's going to have it.
And they're saying, yeah, move the chains. Boy, I tell you what.
That was a good move in the open field by Braxton.
Yeah,
there.
Really was.
Lake Hamilton defender stepped up to fill the hole. Looked like he was going to stop it, and all of a sudden Braxton just put a little move on him, gets just enough for that 1st down.
I hope the officials didn't hear it, but they still didn't spot it to where it had been a 1st down. They just moved the chains.
We'll take it.
We'll take it, absolutely, all night long. Twins right, split left. Braxton Allen back at quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Leopards from their own 42-yard line. Braxton throws that fade. Christian's got him beat, and it's going to be a jump ball. Looks like they both came down with it. Ty goes the offensive player.
Most definitely does.
And they're saying it's a catch. 1st down, Leopards.
You can hold the ball up as much as you want, sir. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. They are just wearing that poor boy out.
Christian one little double move, sticks his feet in the ground. They come up to try to make a play on it, and all of a sudden he's by and beat deep again.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at the Wolf 24-yard line. We're inside a minute in this 3rd quarter. Lake Hamilton up 50-28. Twins right. Hand off to Bud. He's up the middle. Picks up about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Leopards.
Yeah, not much going there for Bud. He did well to get those 2 yards. Big mass of people he tried to run into.
2nd and 8, and this looks like this will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
We don't have to snap it if we don't want to.
No, we don't, do we? And I don't think they're going to call a play.
That would be surprising as far down as we are.
Yeah, looks like they're going to let it run. They're letting it run, and we're going to go to the 4th quarter, and we'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We are back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where Lake Hamilton Wolves are ahead 50-28. Speaking of, I'm going to take a little bit of airtime. Just make a little bit of an announcement that's already, I think, leaked. Since College of the Ouachitas is joining Arkansas State University's system, we had to change our name.
The Red Wolves.
We're not the Red Wolves, we're the Eagles. But as of January 1 of 2020, we will be Arkansas State University, Three Rivers.
Well, you may be an Eagle. I'm a Red Wolf, baby.
You're a Red. That's right, you're a Red Wolf.
I'm an Indian Red Wolf.
And if anybody asks, those Three Rivers are the Caddo, the Ouachita, and the Saline. All three of those run through our service area. So one thing that bonds that service area together. Second and 8 for the Leopards. Another fade route. And it's going to go up. Dallas Lewis catches another fade pattern touchdown pass. It's 50-34.
D. Louie goes up and just takes it. D. Louie, baby, says Coach Warford. That's my goalie.
Touchdown, Leopards.
Another big pass from Braxton Allen there. Nice job by D. Louie to go high point that one.
11:53 left in the game, and the Leopards are cutting into that Wolf lead. They are not giving up. Jesus Rodeo on to attempt this extra point. High snap.
Go out for the pass.
Jesus is going to fall on it. 1 point conversion is no good.
Didn't work as well for us.
No, no, not at all. We're going to go to a commercial. 11:53 left to go in the game. It's 50-34 Lake Hamilton over Malvern. We are back. The Never Say Die Leopards cut into the Lake Hamilton lead, 50-34. Got 11:53 left to go in this game, and Seth, you got to love it. You really do. Even though they're down, they're fighting.
They are. They absolutely are. And you know, at no point has it ever really felt like it's been over in their minds. They're just going to continue to fight. And I mean, still 11:53, basically a whole quarter of football left. A lot can happen in a quarter of football, so nothing's said and done yet. The defense has got to get out there and get some kind of success going, though. We got to get the offense back the ball.
Need a stop. Need a quick stop. Need a 3 and out. Jesus on to kick this ball away.
Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't an onside kick here.
And it is. Nice onside kick. It is a good one.
Oh, it was very close.
And it's well handled there by Lake Hamilton. The offensive player ran up and grabbed it and fell on it. Lake Hamilton have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 49.5-yard line. And we got a player down.
It's Jacoby Hart. He had a really good chance to get in there and recover that one. And Lake Hamilton stepped up and made the recovery. And in the process, put a pretty good lick on Hart there. This one looks like it may be a while. We may want to hear from the sponsors.
We'll go to our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a second.
Let MMB help your business keep progressing by offering you state-of-the-art technology. MMB is big enough to serve the needs of your business, but still make local decisions quickly for Central Arkansas. We offer mobile banking, remote deposit, and treasury management solutions. All of this from your local community bank, where you can still drop in and talk with someone when you want to see a friendly face. MNB, what a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
While we're at break, Jacoby Hart walked off the field under his own speed, so that's a good sign.
Nice show of sportsmanship, too. There's a Lake Hamilton, I'm going to guess, probably doctor over here taking a look at Jacoby.
Handoff over the right-hand side. Tailback's got some room. Falls forward 9.5 yards, just short of the first down marker. He's second down at the Leopard 41-yard line.
Yeah, there for a second looked like we had it in the backfield again, but a nice block at the last second kind of sealed that hole right there for Miller, and he gets upfield. Luckily, Relaford makes the stop before it became a really big play. And once again, Malvern's going to have to waste a timeout, and that's just killing them tonight.
Let's go back and take another word from our sponsor, and we'll be back. And we're back. 11:20 left to go in this game. Lake Hamilton Wolves lead the Malvern Leopards 50-34.
Yeah, that's unfortunately not the first time tonight that we had to use a timeout in a place we really didn't want to and really didn't need to.
Schedule for next week. Tomorrow morning.
Looked like probably a little bit of a mix-up on personnel, and that probably has to do with the fact that Hart got hurt. As Hart, is normally out there on defense, and his replacement must have not got the cue to be in there.
Second and 1 for the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Ball at the Leopard 41-yard line. Handoff over the right-hand side. Picks up enough for a first down. Picks up about 3 on the play. Moves the ball to the Leopard 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton.
Another big run by Miller out there. Just doing a very good job of hooking right there on the line and blowing out the outside towards the sideline. It's just a nice hole that Miller's running through every single time. Coach Plumlee's out there trying to pump that defense up, see if we can't get some kind of a momentum going.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Pass. He's going to get pressure. Comes out around the right-hand edge. Finds some running room. Tough quarterback run there. Picks up about 13 on the play. First down for the Wolves down to the 25.
Just so unfortunate. Every time the Leopards get in the backfield and look like they have a big play, the Lake Hamilton just seems to find a way to just weasel out of it and make big plays out of it.
Coach Plumlee's down there wanting a holding call. And we've got a Wolf down on the field.
We got another cramp going here.
It's a hot, humid night, and it's been a long game. We're working on almost 2.5-hour game, so.
University of Texas would say he's faking.
He's faking?
Did you not see that?
Yeah. Somebody asked me what I thought about the LSU-Texas game last week. And said I was just hoping a big old hole would open up and swallow them both.
There you go. I guess at the end of the day, I'm glad the SEC beat Texas.
Absolutely. Well, and Coach O, you got to love Coach O.
Football. Go Tigers. Oh, man.
All right, back to action, we believe. We're going to start this with the Lake Hamilton Wolves.
Now, why is the game clock running and the 25-second clock's not? How is this possible?
No idea. There it goes. 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 26-yard line.
Something about that doesn't seem right.
Handoff over the right hand. Nope. Yeah, handoff over the right-hand side, and that tailback's going to fight for yardage, and he gets about 7 on the play. 2nd and short
Owen Miller on the carry.
for Lake Hamilton.
We got another injury.
Jonathan Morehouse on the tackle.
That looks like a stinger. And they've stopped play. Lake Hamilton doctors get more business out of Malvern than he is Lake Hamilton.
This is Colby Bergen. He's running off.
That's one of those where you whack your elbow so hard your whole arm goes numb. And I believe the game clock ran the entire time. I think the officials are tired and ready to go home.
I don't get that.
Everybody in tight. Handoff up the middle. He's got a seam inside the 5. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton. 19-yard run by Lake Hamilton to extend the score 56-34.
Once again, had a man in the backfield who had an opportunity to make the tackle and just can't get it done. I mean, these missed tackles have just eaten Malvern alive tonight. Missed tackles make big plays.
Lake Hamilton on to attempt this extra point.
Spencer Hillard will take the point after out of the hold of Zach Bradley.
Ball is down. The kick is up.
I think it went directly into the line there.
It looks what it looked like. It's no good. 9:42 left to go in this game. Lake Hamilton extends the score 56-34, and we'll be right back.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Till provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Till Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Till Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Till Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
We're back. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where the Lake Hamilton Wolves lead the Malvern Leopards 56-34.
I once saw a guy hit a golf shot like that last kick, and a comment was made to him, I lost that one after it got up in there.
Lake Hamilton ready to kick this ball away. Big kick. Be taken at the 8-yard line by Malvern. Returner looking for some running room. It's going to be dropped at the 25-yard line. Little extracurricular activity out here at the 34-yard line.
That was Keith Carradine on the return. Nice to see him back. Obviously feeling better.
Yes, good to see him back. Malvern had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 24-yard line. First down for the Leopards.
If you're just joining us, there's 9:36 left in the game. Lake Hamilton leading 56-34.
Cedric Simmons coming in at quarterback. Bud Johnson in right with him at tailback. We got twins to the right, split out left. Ced's going to keep it. He's going to be hit. Trying to pick up the yardage on his own. He's going to lose yardage. Going to lose 1 on that play. Be 2nd and 11 for the Leopards.
Yeah, Lake Hamilton's just doing a very nice job of staying home right now. There's just nothing out there for Simmons. He's 2 guys waiting for him as he gets to the line of scrimmage, driven backwards.
Looks like the Leopards are lining up in that tight bunch formation there on the left-hand side. Cedric rolls to his left.
Got
has a man open at the 40.
Oh, no.
And just hits and drops.
Carter Martin broke wide open on a corner route. Simmons gets it out to him, and Martin just unable to catch it in stride.
Bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Malvern Leopards.
There is a nice yellow flag on the field. We'll see what it is.
Illegal man downfield. Decline. Why would you decline that?
Lose the down.
But wouldn't you want to lose the down?
That penalty will be stepped off.
Wait, what? No, they decline so that it will become 3rd down, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, all right. Loss of down. 3rd and 10 for the Leopards.
Means they trust they can get the stop on 3rd and 10 instead of giving us two chances at it.
Twins to the left, split right, up back left. Lake Hamilton showing the blitz. Cedric being chased, throws it out to a man at the 25. He's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a pickup of maybe 1 on the play. Bring up 4th and long for Malvern.
Yeah, Bud Johnson a little screen there, but Lake Hamilton not fooled at all. They stay home on Bud and give him no room to run. Looks like Dallas Lewis is going to drop back into punt formation.
I believe this is the 2nd punt we've seen tonight, isn't it?
Yep.
Dallas Lewis back to punt.
Last time they dove on it like a live ball.
Lake Hamilton doesn't have a receiver back. They're playing safe. Looks like we're looking for an extra man to go in. Play clock's down to 1, and we're going to have to take a timeout on the punt.
Killer.
Think we take it with them?
I think we take it.
We'll be back. All right, we're back. Malvern Leopards get ready to punt this ball. It's 4th and 9. 8:46 left to go in this game, and Lake Hamilton Wolves are up 56-34. High knuckleball. It's going to hit out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Let's see what the official is going to give it. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Well, that was a good spot.
Oh, wait, no. Here he goes. Yeah.
There we go.
That's a lot closer to what it probably was.
A little more accurate there. Lake Hamilton starts this drive 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
If you're Lake Hamilton, I'd fully expect nothing but running and trying to get that clock, keep moving, and see if you can't just get out of here, take the win.
It's taken us some time to get through this game, Seth. It's been a long one.
There's been a lot of scores. A lot of scores. Much higher scoring affair than it was last week.
Wolves come to the line, 1st and 10. Everybody in tight. Handoff over the right-hand side. That pulling guard is out there in front of him. Looks like we got a flag on the play. And the tailback is still fighting for yards. He drug a Leopard 5 yards to get to the first down marker, but I think it's going to be brought back with a holding.
I mean, you got him in the backfield, and he ends up 15 yards down the field. Coming back anyway, but geez, that's just story of the night. Chase McAllister running onto the field. Looks like Relaford's got a little bit of a cramp.
Holding against the Wolves will take it way back, 15 yards. 1st and
spot foul.
Spot foul. 1st and about 25 for the Wolves. 1st and definitely long.
Quarterback
trips
draw.
To the right.
Yep, would have been
flag on the
draw.
play.
The receiver never got set.
Flag on the play prior to
bring the man in motion. You got to let him get still.
Illegal procedure against Lake Hamilton.
They're going to back it on up.
Once again, if there's something that you want to look back negatively at if you're Lake Hamilton, it is the amount of penalties you've racked up tonight.
Yeah, they've got a lot to work on in that area. It's going to bring up a 1st and 30, according to my calculations. Split right, split left. Staying 1st and 26. Sure looks longer than that. Handoff to the left-hand side, and this tailback has had a big night. He's found some room. He's up to the 45-yard line. He picks up about 20 on the play on 1st down. Should have looked up his name a lot sooner. Owen Miller has been hitting those edges all night long.
Aiden Richardson comes untouched, takes a poor angle. Would have had a lot better chance to make a play in the backfield, but you got to take an angle that's going to force him back out. You can't miss and let him get the sideline as well.
2nd and 11 for the Red Wolves. It's Red Wolves. There we go. Howl.
We howling.
Twins right. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, looking to follow his blockers. He's got some room. After all that, ball came out, but it's still, I think Lake Hamilton got it, and they only picked up about 2 on the play after all that.
Yeah, Dalen Ross had a tremendous strip of the ball right there. It came free, but I do think Lake Hamilton was able to get it back.
3rd and 9 for the Wolves. Quarterback's got his hands on his knees.
Think he's tired?
I think he's tired. 3rd and 9 for the Wolves. Ball at the 49-yard line. Everybody in tight. Handoff, reverse. Over the right-hand side, he pulls the guy all the way to the 45-yard line, but still short of the 1st down marker, so it'll be 4th down for the Wolves.
It was a nice job by Jabril Artis there, not being fooled by all the action in the reverse, but he just stayed home and made the play.
4th and 3. for the Wolves. Do you take a chance on punting it, or you go ahead and see if you can pick up the first down? Looks like they're going to pick up the first down.
It really doesn't matter. Well, I mean, if you're Lake Hamilton.
Well, yeah.
I don't mean that negatively. I'm just, you don't lose anything by going for it on fourth here.
Handoff over the left-hand side. He pushes the pile past the first down marker. First down for Lake Hamilton.
I know that sounded extremely negative. All I meant by it was if you don't pick it up, you still got a multiple score lead with 5:45 left. So there's no real harm in going for it on fourth down. To clarify.
Sometimes it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, well.
5:40 left to go in this game. Lake Hamilton's got it 1st and 10 inside Leopard territory at the 41. Lake Hamilton got that everybody up tight in that T formation. And off the fullback, he's hit immediately and brought down.
Isaiah Beard.
Isaiah Beard on that tackle. Nice stop there. Looks like it dropped him for a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11.
That trap got himself trapped that time. Clock continues to run. We're about to go under 5 minutes. Lake Hamilton leading Malvern 56-34. Score doesn't necessarily tell the way that the game has gone. The Leopards have been dangerously close many times to pulling even with the Wolves and really have given them all that they wanted tonight.
And they have not quit. They fought every second.
Ball on the ground.
Ball was on the ground. Handoff, though, to the tailback. He fights forward for yardage. Picks up 8 on the play. 3rd down for the Wolves.
Just can't seem to get that one break to go Malvern's way. Ball hits the ground on the snap. Still able to get the handoff off. And he just, he breaks tackles all the way down to make it a 3rd and short. What should have been a play in the backfield.
3rd and 3 for the Wolves. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 34-yard line. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this game. Lake Hamilton's milking the play clock. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Has some rooms. Got a 1st down and more. Inside the 20 down to the 15. He's hit and dropped at the 17-yard line. 1st down for Lake Hamilton.
And that's Tevin Ridley. That's their big guy. They're just looking to keep moving the chains and keep the clock running. Good old power running.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at the 15-yard line.
To the 15-yard line. 1st down for Lake Hamilton.
Coach is trying to substitute in some folks on the defense. As you know, there got to be some tired legs out there. Quarterback under center. Hand off the tailback on the right-hand side. He's got some room. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton. 3:20 left to go in this game. Lake Hamilton extends its score 62-34. That Owen Miller all night long has just hit that seam. And
Owen Miller's had a big night.
He has had a very big night.
Positive things to take away, though. Malvern has thrown the ball great tonight. I mean, absolute huge games from Christian Warren and Dallas Lewis. And, I mean, Dante Reed and Carter Martin have been right in there making catches as well. Nice passing by both quarterbacks tonight.
Ball is down. His kick is up, and it is good. 3:21 left. Lake Hamilton 63, Malvern Leopards 34. We'll be back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We're back. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where Lake Hamilton Wolves have a 63-34 lead over the Malvern Leopards. And just as my partner said, the score is really not indicative of what has happened on the field.
No, Leopards have been in this game multiple times, and, towards the end, Lake Hamilton punches another one in, makes it look a lot uglier than it really was.
Kickoff's taken at the 10-yard line. looking for some room in the middle. Finds a couple of blockers in the seam, fighting his way to the 34, 35-yard line, gets out to the 30.
Bud Johnson on the return.
Malvern to take the ball 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Very elusive return there by Bud. He looked like he was going to go down multiple times, just kept finding little seams to keep getting forward.
Well, before Michael Chance and Ron McNamara start on the Rook Jinx, I will say it's Friday the 13th, and it's a double full moon.
There you go.
So, but it still could be on me. First,
so you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance. Handoff over the right-hand side, looking for some running room. Gets to the 35 and be taken out of the bounds at the 38. Bud Johnson picks up a good gain for end up with a 2nd and short. Bud is down. He got kind of suplex there on the sideline.
Yeah, a little flip action there at the end.
There we go.
.243 left and counting.
Carradine comes in to take his place. Tight bunch on the right-hand side. Hand off to Carradine, looking for some room. Gets behind his blockers, finds the seam. He's past the 50, down to the 45 of Lake Hamilton. Big gain there. Pickup of about 20 on that play for Keith Carradine.
Absolutely carrying 2 people at the end.
He is something else.
He's got very powerful legs. Good low center of gravity, just carries people.
2:20 left to go in this game. Malvern on the move, and we have got a timeout by Lake Hamilton. So we'll take it with them, and we'll be right back. And we're back to David Alpe Field, 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Cedric Simmons going to keep the ball, gets to the 40-yard line. Nice pickup there on 1st down. Picks up a couple. 2nd down.
Sid looking to stretch it wide, really nothing there, and just pretty much cuts it upfield to get positive yardage. Lucky to do that.
2nd and 9 for the Leopards. Ball at the Lake Hamilton 40. Inside 2 minutes to play in this game. Cedric hands off the ball to Carradine. He's trying to find some room around the end. He cuts, gets up to the 36, goes out of bounds. He is a tough young man.
I like the end. I think somebody said something to Keith. He just gave him the hand.
Yeah, he did. 3rd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at the Wolf 37-yard line. We're down to 1:36 to go in this game. Twins left. Hand off to Carradine again over the left-hand side, and he's going to be hit at the 30. He breaks 2 or 3 tackles. Only gets a yard, but he certainly earned that yard.
He earned every bit of that yard.
4th down for the Leopards. The ball at the Wolf 35.5-yard line.
Minute 7.
Coach Plumley signaling in to play. Twins to the right, split left, up back, right. Said going to roll to his right, looking for a man. Throws the ball, has a man open. Tipped by Lake Hamilton, falls incomplete. Have a turnover on downs. Lake Hamilton will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. We're under a minute left to go in this game.
Yeah, I would guess it's going to be victory formation. 1, maybe 2 snaps, and we'll call it a night, and Lake Hamilton will have hopefully safe travels back to Hot Springs.
Next week, speaking of traveling to Hot Springs.
Yeah, there you go. Nice segue.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Worked on that all week long. Leopards travel to Lakeside next week, take on Lakeside, finish out the non-conference schedule. Hope everybody's not that far of a drive. It's on this side of Hot Springs. Well, hopefully everybody will come and watch the guys play. If not, you can certainly listen to us on the streaming cast there on the Malvern High School website. And Lake Hamilton goes into victory. What do you expect next week, Seth?
I expect a very hard-fought game. You know, the Lakeside and Lake Hamilton was a good game for a little while before Lake Hamilton kind of pushed it out, a lot like this game. So that tells me that it could be two pretty evenly matched teams. And I know Malvern's going to go back to the drawing board, come back hungry, and, you know, take a lot of positives out of tonight and make those few little corrections and see if they can't come to Lakeside ready to play. And Lakeside's always a place you got to be ready for a lot of adversity from outside circumstances, not necessarily involved in the game.
We're talking about playing 16 people instead on the side.
It generally turns
kind of happens,
that.
yeah.
But we just got to keep our head in the game and, you know, keep improving each and every week. And I feel like we're doing that. And, I mean, yes, it's a 63-34 loss tonight, but
there's no quitting these Leopards.
No, it was a lot closer than the score indicated.